look at our next slide. I think we have one or two more.
I'm reminded of there was a meeting back when I was in corporate. I was like, it was my first meeting with a team, the team of people, and our senior director was in there, and we were all like discussing something, and I decided to come up with a witty comment. It was a Fight Club quote, and the quote was, "Sticking feathers up your butt does not make you a chicken." And it was one of my favorite quotes. No one got that reference because I was there with all older people. And it was the most embarrassing thing. And so watch yourself for like speaking out of turn or like read the room on that day, because I definitely had my foot in my mouth. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, Moon, Mercury, and Aries is stupid action day.
Yeah.
I love what they say in England. Don't be daft.
Yes.
I love the word daft. I just think that's a wonderful word. It's because it sounds like what it is to be daft.
Yeah.
So, now we have another eclipse. It's not as strong. It's not total, and it's not conjunct a whole lot of planets on the other side of it, but it's a north node end of the eclipse. March 29th, 3:58 a.m. at 9 degrees Aries. And I forgot to see what's 9 degrees Aries about. It rolls the lens of the eyeball, the cheekbone, the optic nerve, and it reflexes over to the kidneys, the nerves of the kidney and renal pelvis, jaundice of the kidneys and renal pelvis, the pylorus and fundus. That means the top and the bottom of the stomach, there are openings, and the veins and ligaments of the knees, and is associated with impaired vision. These are just lists astrologers have put together. It certainly isn't all inclusive. But the eyes and the head, the big emphasis, we still have this, it's not as hot as Aries usually is, because we have this huge emphasis in the cold, moist sign Pisces still. But it will produce more desire for, getting up. The energy is still of the sun, rules all things, is still moving up and out, just like the Aries symbol, the Big Bang, and moving. So fevers, you got to watch them more. People may get more sudden tendency for anaphylaxis or for hives or for reactions. They'll also be a little more prone to sudden actions. You always want to watch the other drivers. You don't want to make herbs around eclipses, folks. Avoid them. You don't want to drink the water around eclipses. The Navajo people, the Dene, they cover their water. The people in India do not drink the water, and then they put certain areas, a holy basil leaf is supposed to bring the water back to normal. Eclipses affect water, so don't drink standing water. Water that's been in the pipes all day, what are you going to do? But I wouldn't make your tinctures, and I would, for a few days, do maybe a little holy basil leaf or any strong-smelling herb. Could be just basil. There's other ways, magnetizing your water again, important. But we're having that emphasis, and the Mars in Cancer is not helping because the ruler of the eclipse is bringing the energy down again, acidic into the stomach, into the womb, into the breasts, influences the prostate as well. So internal inflammations, ulcers, acid. So you want to watch, not too much acid food the whole time Mars is in Cancer, but now it just gets a little worse since the sun is in Aries and on this new moon. Why do I say people might have hallucinations? Because you're having all of this energy going into the fight flight and the muscles and the adrenals. At the same time, Mercury is now moved backwards into Pisces on the same day, 7:18 p.m., and is conjoined Neptune at 7:47 a.m. So, a whole lot of people might be, really in some very strange mental states. It's a kind of a nice day to, not go driving at night. It's sort of like St. Patrick's Day. So people might be hallucinating. They may not be hallucinating. They might see real fairies and angels. But this, for those who are schizoactive, this is not the greatest little wave from the Pisces eclipse, probably for a good, 2 weeks past this one at least. Very psychoactive. Now, if you like being psychoactive, well, here's your chance. So, all right, let's go to our next slide, please.